Wow. That's all I can say. That was amazing. You take Kentucky last week. Last week. 1 week exactly. You take Kentucky last week. You take everything that made that race entertaining. You do the exact opposite. And then you get Kentucky, and then you get New Hampshire. Wow. It was pretty much the exact same outcome. And yet, the race is so fucking boring. I can't believe it. How can NASCAR 1 week? I know how. It was the different package. Like, oh my god. I really increased my expectations after that Kentucky race. 'Cause this was terrible. Wow. I can't believe the exact same thing happened again, and yet I could give shit less because that was fucking boring. Like, it was back to normal again. Like, the race at Infineon, the end of it anyway, you know, that was entertaining. I wasn't mad that Kyle Busch won. At least it was exciting. Kentucky. Did I say Kentucky the first time? I meant Infineon. Sears Point, Sonoma, whatever the fuck you want to call it. New Hampshire, or I mean Kentucky. There's so many fucking races. There are so many fucking races. There needs to be not so many fucking races, or at least more tracks. But anyway, Kentucky. The race was entertaining. I didn't care that Kyle Busch won because it was actually entertaining. And this week, now I could give shit less. What the fuck? How? Everyone always says whenever I do a restrictor plate review just to get the fuck over it, you're only mad because Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Joey Logano won. No, you're wrong, asshole. You take a look at this review and then the Kentucky review. You take a look at the 2014 Daytona 500 review, then you took a look at any restrictor plate track that happened this year. You take a look at the 2014 Talladega race that Denny Hamlin won. I like Denny Hamlin. He's in my top 5 favorite drivers, and I was pissed off that he won that race at least 2 laps early. At least half a lap early, anyway. Should have been 2 laps, though, because should have been a green-white checkered, even, because it wrecked right in front of the flag. That was last year. Okay? That was last year. So if you're going to be like, you didn't like the race only because Kyle Busch won it now. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger, no. I enjoyed the last week's race so much. I enjoyed that so much. And now we go to this shit. Like, I think the race was pretty, well, I actually had to go to work halfway through, so I DVR'd it so I could get the rest of the commercials, but I kicked back in my bed and was watching it like, oh, this is fucking boring. So I just hit the fast forward button, and they went, bruh, you know, and I just watched the interval get bigger and then smaller and then bigger. Like, how is this entertaining? How is this entertaining? You want more evidence that I don't have a bias when it comes to the race winner? Martin Truex Jr. won the Pocono race, and I said that the race sucked. Yeah, Martin Truex Jr. won that race, and I said the race sucked. So I don't have a fucking bias when it comes to how the race quality is. If the race is shit, the race is shit. And this race was shit. Yes, last week was fan-flippin-tastic. How things can change in 1 week. And how things can't change in 1 week. It was literally pretty much the exact same top 10, I'm pretty sure. Kyle and Kurt Busch were up there. Kevin Harvick was up there. I don't know where Logano finished last week, but I know Truex didn't finish in the top 10 again. So that didn't change, of course. Because why would that be a thing to change, you know? I think the only thing that didn't happen in this race was controversy, and that was for the Xfinity race, apparently. Everyone was all like, oh my god, Darrell Wallace Jr., get over it. It was just a racing incident. And now, in this one, everyone's like, you know, I'm just going to stay out of this. Yeah, no one has an opinion on this one. Only because it's Austin Dillon and he shouldn't be alive. That should be no reason to have to criticize someone for being a baby. It was a racing incident, Darrell. Oh, I'm not gonna have an opinion on this one. I'm not gonna have an opinion. Screw Jenny Hamlin. Anyway, let's hope. Oh, we're going to Indianapolis next. Oh fuck, we're not gonna have. Nope. Not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say let's hope for a good race next week, because it ain't gonna be a good race next week. It's just like cut Indy. Just cut Indy. If we have to go to Indiana, go to IRP. IRP, man. Go to IRP. Go to ERP. ERP. Go to ERP. It's 15,000 times better than any race at Indy. They replayed that one that Tony Stewart won in 2005, was it? On NBC right before the Daytona race. Like, even that was pretty I mean, there was competition, which you don't see usually, but at the same time, I was kind of like, I'd have watched the race. I probably wouldn't have fallen asleep, but I definitely wouldn't have, I would definitely not have pressed fast forward on the DVR. May have fallen asleep during the race though, but this one, fast forward on the DVR, doesn't fucking matter. There was no entertainment at all in this race at all. So, yeah, that was. Eldora is Wednesday though. We're 2 days away from Eldora. There's a bunch of fucking Cup drivers in it, but we're 2 days from Eldora, so maybe we'll see another Norm Benning where the race to get into the race is more exciting than the race because there's Cup drivers in the race. I'm going for Corbin Forrester as always. Let's fucking go to. So fuck Indianapolis. Let's go to Eldora, people. Yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay.